threat at Leland High School.
Whoa, wait, a bomb threat? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Wow, is this some kind of joke?
The fact that people think that it's a joke and that it's funny, but I really just want to show them that that this isn't just fun and games, that it's a serious matter. So a bomb threat to me would be someone calling in on a phone or sending a message of some sort. It doesn't matter what kind, just getting the message across that there's a bomb on the school, saying, oh, there's a bomb on the school, it might blow up, get away. To me, that's pretty much what a bomb threat is.
A bomb threat would be a call of immediate evacuation, a threat made to the school to cause harm.
Bomb threat would be either somebody calling a threat to the school, I discovering some sort of a inappropriate box or package in my room that is normally not there, and reacting upon it. That's about, I mean, to me that would be a bomb threat. Or if I heard something in the room, mention of possibly a bomb threat about to happen.
We actually went over to the field over there, and we walked through the basketball courts, and we were walking through, and there was a bunch of people. Like, there was a big crowd of people walking over there. Pretty much about, like, the entire school was walking towards the field, and you can see them walking, like, funnel into the field. When we got there, the field about this size was pretty much completely filled. I mean, the entire school was just standing on the field wondering what the hell's going on. It was a pretty scary experience at first. So you can see the school behind me is, like, right over there, and when the teacher told me that we had to evacuate, we came from about right over there, and we walked through the basketball courts. And when we were walking through the basketball courts, me and my friend were looking at each other like, what the hell is going on? Because there were so many people there. Like, the entire school was out there, just walking onto the football field, which is over there. I think all the bomb threats, actually, there were people evacuated onto the field over here. I don't think they had their own fence, so they could actually get onto the field. And they evacuated here from, like, this half of the school was evacuated onto this field over here. And yeah, I know all these classrooms were evacuated to right here. Some of them were on the sidewalk, and some of them went all the way over to Greystone Park. So right now we're walking from Leland High School, and we're heading towards the Greystone Park, which is where I think the other half of the school got evacuated to during the second bomb threat. A lot of the kids went down to Greystone Park, and they had to sit there and wait for it to clear up, and so that's where we're heading over right now. Here we are at Greystone Park, and this is where the students got evacuated to. They got brought over there into the field, way over there in that grass area. I think that some of them were also over there in that kind of grassy area. It's all throughout here. This is where they got evacuated to, and yeah.
Okay, immediate costs would be, because we brought down at least 12 San Jose Police Department. Police officers came on site. We also had administrators from the district office. There were about 4 of those coming on site. So those are the resources that do cost the community money. And then following that would be any type of materials that we needed to prepare teachers for future events. I would say, like the trap, having the phone company come in and put a trap on our phone. That's also a cost.
So this right here, this is a payphone that the girls used to call in the bomb threat. They we're all standing like right around here, and they called it in, and one of the reasons why they got caught is because someone was walking by, and they saw 3 teenage girls standing in front of a payphone, and their first thought was, why are they using a payphone? Can't they just use their cell phones? So yeah, this is the phone right here. This is it. That's what they use.
At the beginning of this year, we had a bomb threat. I think it was day 2 or 3 or something like that of the school year. And I remember getting to school, I think it was before school, and all of a sudden we were asked to evacuate the campus. And so I took a group, there was kids in my room, we took them out to the football field, and we didn't even know exactly what was happening at first. And then they announced later that it was a bomb threat. And then the next 2 bomb threats happened after first semester break, the beginning of the second semester. The second one happened, I believe, during school, during second period. We went out to our evacuation points. We were out there for about 90 minutes, and it was really warm. It was a surprisingly warm day, I remember, for winter. And then the third one was maybe 2 weeks after that. I'm guessing it was right before President's Day weekend, where I guess somebody wanted to start their vacation early.
My immediate thoughts is it real? What's the first thing? I mean, it happens so quickly. You then kick into another automatic mode, which is the emergency mode, and you start clicking off who to call first, so, and second and third, and you start getting your team together to share the information and plan out the jobs that they'll be doing over the next hour or 2. We have a check sheet that every person that answers the phone has, and they check off what they need to do in case they get a threatening call of any nature. So they basically, their whole thing is to keep them on the phone as long as possible and ask them questions like, well, what time, where is it at, what kind? So you keep asking them the questions so you get as much information, and you can at least determine, is it an older person making the call, is it male or female? And of course the other details. So they have a checklist, and then they immediately come to me, or if I'm not here, they go to the next administrator in charge. And then we make the decision whether or not to evacuate. And again, in all cases, we will always evacuate.
I think the evacuation process got more easier because we, as faculty, knew exactly where to take these students and to assemble. The first time it was hit another type of thing because we were gathering students as they were coming onto campus. This time, they pretty much had a sense of where they should go, and not just to the football field. They knew that if they saw us sitting down in front, they should assemble there if they felt comfortable with a teacher. Because it was before school, they weren't with their designated teacher.
It's very unnerving. It's scary. You expect your school to be safe. That's my job, to keep it safe for students and staff. And when there's a threat like this coming in, even if you suspect that it's phony, you still have to act as if it's real to protect everyone. But it's very unnerving and it's difficult. But at all times in my mind has been the thought to keep everyone safe. So that's always my priority. Get the students off campus regardless, as fast as possible, to keep them safe.
Well, in the 25 years I've been here at Leland, the first bomb threat was 24 years ago. We didn't have any phones. We were basically told to lock down. This year I've experienced 3 bomb threats, being the second day of school, where I was actually physically escorting kids to the football field, telling parents to move on, telling kids where to assemble. The second bomb threat was during second period, where I basically told my kids, leave everything, let's go. And we went out to our designated area off of Camden. And then again, the third bomb threat was before school. And again, this time we had a designated area to go to. So we knew that as we saw students coming in, we could pull them into those areas. Personally, I think because it is considered a felony, because it is considered an act of terrorism, especially in this day and age since 9/11, that they should be prosecuted to the full extent of the law, irregardless of age. I consider it a felony. I consider it the disruption of my life, the disruption of my students' life, and it actually puts a fear in everybody. I think there also should be financial restitution for either loss of ADA or the cost of San Jose Police Department coming out here in full force. They're basically taking manpower away from other areas of the city. Please don't. Please think about it. It's going to ruin your life. The penalties that follow you will, I think, ruin your college career. It's not worth it. It's not worth it to have even a misdemeanor charge, let alone a felony. And to honestly disturb the peace of this campus for a lark is not worth it.
Don't do it. I mean, it's just not worth it. I mean, there's no reason why you should ever do that. I mean, it's just a prank. It's just some stupid prank that will get you thrown into jail, get you so many fines, get you expelled from school. I mean, all of this stuff that just adds up and piles up onto you, it's just not worth it.